Hi, welcome to the Restaurant Show. I'm your host, Justin Riley. Stick around because we've got a great local show with some great local food. We're going to be joined by our good friend Rob Grether from Dashalito's Hot Sauce. He's going to talk about some new sauces that he has, including a jerk sauce that we're going to make some delicious hamburgers with. Plus, Mad City Cocktails always has a surprise for us. They choose one restaurant out of their book every single month, and this month it's Ace's Main Tap in Oregon, and they're going to show some of their delicious lunch specials. Plus, North and South Seafood and Smokehouse joins us. It is that time of year where we start thinking about warming up with a good cup of chili, and the Smokehouse chili at North and South Seafood is to die for. It's all coming up right here on the Restaurant Show, where we stop by the best restaurants in town so you can skip the rest and enjoy the best. We'll tell you where to eat coming up on the Restaurant Show. Welcome back to the Restaurant Show. You know, as things start to cool down here weather-wise, it's always good to kind of cuddle up with a nice warm cup of chili. And so we're going to learn a little bit about that today from Aaron and JD from North and South Seafood and Smokehouse. How are you guys?
We're great. How are you?
Hello.
Excellent, excellent. So I'm a big fan of chili, and you guys are going to show us your Smokehouse chili today.
Yes. So we picked a good day for chili since it's all drizzly and rainy outside.
Yes, yes.
This is the chili that we make in the restaurant, but there's a couple different things that you can do to it to kind of make it your own if you're going to make it at home.
Okay.
And I also, on our Facebook page, I linked a recipe for this.
Okay.
I have a little blog that I put recipes on, so
Okay.
if anybody's interested, they can go and look it up and
Excellent.
recreate it themselves.
Excellent. Wow, you're giving away your secrets.
On
huh?
our Facebook, a little bit.
A little bit.
So,
Okay.
There's a couple of things.
a couple things. Okay, so first thing we do is heat up some olive oil.
Okay.
And then we saute onions, garlic, and jalapeno.
Okay.
And I do have some measurements for that, but really, some of this stuff is you can put in, flavor profiles that you like. So if you like things a little spicier, put a whole jalapeno in there. If you
Okay.
don't, you can leave it out.
Okay.
It's whatever you like. So
Excellent.
go ahead. Well, let's just saute that up.
There we go.
And we just saute it until it gets
Sure.
kind of translucent and cooks down a little bit.
Sure, you don't want to overcook it, I imagine.
Right.
So is this something that you serve in your restaurant every day?
Yeah, every day we have this
Okay.
on as one of our soups.
Okay.
And we call it Smokehouse Chili, and we serve it at both restaurants.
Okay, great, great.
Yes.
Because I know there was some differences between the menus, but you
Yeah.
have this at both
This is at
DeForest
both.
and Madison. Okay,
We
great.
use our smoked brisket that we
Okay.
smoke again
Oh, great.
in-house. So a lot of the times we put in the fresh brisket into our chili, but sometimes you have a little bit left over. This is a great way to use brisket that you have left over.
Sure,
so
yeah.
a lot of times you can buy brisket by the pound at both of our places.
Oh, wow,
for
all right.
a party.
Okay.
Let's say you buy 3 or 4 pounds and then
Sure.
you have a little bit left over. This is
Sure.
a great way to kind of use up.
Put her in a
leftover.
chili,
Yeah.
Right? Excellent,
So
excellent.
we saute that for a little while, and then we just dump everything else in.
You just start dumping, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So now, I think the big question that people are probably wondering right now is this a spicy chili?
So I call it Midwest spicy.
So no, not really spicy.
So, yeah.
I love
Spicy is a stalk
yeah,
of celery
Yeah,
you're talking
I
about.
love spicy stuff.
Okay.
So if I was gonna make this at home, I might spice it up a little more. But I say this is kind of low medium.
You come to us from Texas though, so
Yes. So for this one, I scraped out the seeds of the jalapeno. That's one way to kind of
Okay.
cut down the spice.
Okay.
And then again, with some of the dry spices, you can adjust it.
Sure. Okay. All right. Well, you got a lot of good looking ingredients
All
here.
right, so we'll put in some, we like fire roasted tomatoes.
All right.
We put some beef broth in there.
All right.
We put coffee.
Really?
Yep. We're gonna put some other things that you're gonna think are weird too.
Coffee in the chili. Is that, did you invent that or is that something that's done at chili cook-offs and so forth? Is that a secret ingredient?
It's not secret anymore.
Well, no, but
I've seen it in a couple of recipes, but I
Okay.
think it just adds it brings a little more depth to the flavor.
okay, interesting.
We put our Kansas City sweet sauce in, so
Ooh, all right.
from over here. So this is a sauce again we make in-house, but we also
Okay.
bottle.
Right. We'll talk about some of those sauces in a
Yep.
minute here.
So that adds a lot of different flavors into it. We put beer in it.
Beer and coffee.
That's the Midwest touch right there.
Now you can put any type of
Beer
beer you
and
want.
coffee. All right.
Yeah, but I mean you can put
Breakfast
expensive
and
beer
lunch.
if you want.
Yeah, right.
Really, just a Pilsner or a lager, even
Sure.
an amber would be good in there.
Sure. Okay. Now, what kind of beer is that you have?
It's just a Pilsner.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Brown sugar,
Wow.
just a little bit. Frank's Red Hot, and again, you could use any kind of red hot, like Tabasco or whatever hot sauce you like.
Okay. Are we taking notes, folks?
Yeah.
I know I am.
This is why
I'm going to
I
rewatch. I want to rewatch this video and make this at home.
Go to my Facebook page
Okay.
and go to my blog, and you'll see the recipe.
There you go. All right.
And then this is just a mix of spices
Okay.
and the cocoa powder.
Cocoa powder.
Yeah.
You keep surprising me, Erin.
You're gonna like it. And then we put in red kidney beans. Now I know a lot of
Okay.
people say Texas chili doesn't have beans in it,
Right.
but this is part of my Midwest.
This is Midwest Texan.
influence. Yes.
Midwestern Texas chili.
Yeah.
All right.
So once all of that's in there,
Okay.
you simmer it for about 2 hours.
2 hours. Okay.
Yeah, so it takes a while. So this is something you do, you put it on,
Sure.
Sunday morning, and for lunch it's ready.
Yeah. And how about that? We got it all to fit in that tiny little pot,
look at
JD.
that.
Good job. Good job.
Talent.
It's a
That's Midwest
professional-
talent right there.
That's Midwest talent.
Yeah, Midwest talent.
So let's talk about some of these sauces, because you guys have your own line of sauces,
Yes.
which I didn't know about, and I'm sure a lot of our viewers didn't know about. So where can you buy the bottles? Obviously, you can probably buy them at the restaurants.
You can buy them at both locations.
Okay.
And then you can also buy them on our website.
Okay, great. Are you working at trying to get them into grocery stores, or you want to keep it kind of exclusive?
For now, we've just been keeping it our own
Okay,
at our place.
sure.
So,
Sure. Only one place you can
but
get
I
this
don't know.
stuff,
Stay
folks.
tuned. Maybe.
Hey, you never know.
Yep.
And the gluten-free, I mean, a lot of people are kind of worried about gluten-free
Right.
nowadays. Are any of these gluten-free?
2 of them are gluten-free, the
Okay.
smoky
Okay.
and the spicy whiskey. So we have 4 flavors. The spicy whiskey is spiced with chili peppers.
Okay.
Or ancho chili peppers. And
Okay.
then
I can't
the-
see the labels from
that's
here.
okay. The smoky, it's
Okay.
just a little bit thinner and not quite as sweet, and
Okay.
a little more heavily smoked.
So. Okay.
And then the Kansas City Sweet's kind of a traditional style red sauce.
Okay.
And then the Carolina mustard.
All right. Very
Yeah.
nice. Very nice.
And this is great on like the white legs pork,
Sure.
chicken, turkey.
Yeah. Are you going to bring some of those for me to sample at some point?
Yeah, the next time when we do some barbecue platters, I'll
All
bring
right.
them for
Sounds good. You guys offer some catering.
you. Yeah, I'll let JD take that.
We do. We're getting really big into catering right now. We have our private dining room that we have up in DeForest, and then we've also done a lot of off-site stuff as well in the catering. We actually just signed up with ESPN, and we're going to be doing a lot of their games next year.
Okay.
The tailgate down there, and
Nice.
we're pretty excited about that. So if anybody has any Christmas parties or anything like that coming up, we would love to reach out and cater your parties for you.
Yeah,
Very good.
in-house in DeForest or off-site catering.
In-house or off-site.
Yeah.
And holidays are coming up. We just have a few seconds left, but where can people buy gift cards if they're thinking that some of this might be a good gift?
Gift cards you can get at either location, and they're good at both locations. So you can come, you can get them online, or you can come straight to the restaurant, and we'd be happy to get them to you there.
All right, well, I'm going to try this chili here, and I'm thinking it's going to be pretty good. Oh my gosh, that's delicious.
It's going back for a second.
I'm not gonna
That's
sign
good.
off the show. I'm just gonna
There we
keep
go.
eating this, I think. JD and Erin, thank you so much for joining
Yeah,
us
thank
today.
you.
Thank you.
North and South Seafood and Smokehouse. They're on the west side of Madison and in DeForest, and we'll be right back with more Restaurant Show. Coming up next on the Restaurant Show, Mad City Cocktails brings in burgers and a wrap with Ace's Main Tap in Oregon. Welcome back to the Restaurant Show. My next guest always brings a little bit of a surprise, and I love it. We're joined now by Greg from Mad City Cocktails and then Melissa from Ace's Main Tap in Oregon. Welcome.
Thank you.
So this is so much fun, Greg, because you pick a restaurant out of your book here that you really like, and then you invite them to come out and do a restaurant show appearance, which I think is awesome. Yeah. So what, obviously this is kind of your, I think, second appearance now, I believe?
Yeah, second on the restaurant show, yeah.
So what made you choose Ace's Main Tap to come on the show today?
Besides everything, they have amazing staff. I mean, the friendliest bartender that I know. Their food is incredible. And actually, like, if I'm not here, I'll probably be a Main Tap. So it's like their happy hour family. It's just an incredible place.
Thank you.
Awesome, awesome. And I hear it's been around, it's the longest, or the oldest tavern in Oregon right now, is it?
I would believe so, yeah.
Okay.
I think that's kind of our record now. So.
Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah.
cool. So Melissa, welcome first of all. Welcome to the
you.
Restaurant Show. Sounds like Greg is a pretty big fan of your place, so why don't you tell us a little bit about it?
Okay, well, like you said, we've been in Oregon for probably the longest running tavern, I believe. And we're really proud of our staff. We bring some experienced staff that's able to really work with some of the younger staff on getting up to gear on some of our food offerings, and we're proud of our food.
Yeah,
We're proud of our tap beer selection that rotates frequently.
yeah.
So yeah, we're kind of a true Wisconsin tavern. We're proud of it.
Absolutely, absolutely. And as I understand, it's actually kind of a tavern that's been in the same family for a number of years as well.
It has,
so.
it has. We transferred brother to brother,
Yeah.
so they'd owned it for a while themselves, and it's been good.
Very cool. And you guys have some daily lunch specials.
We do.
So let's talk a little. Are these some of the examples of the daily lunch specials that you have?
Yeah, well, the middle example is for sure.
Okay.
We've got a meatloaf special that ran today.
Okay.
So there's some fresh mashed potatoes,
Okay.
a nice vegetable medley, and fresh made in-house meatloaf.
All
Nice
right.
gravy on top.
Can't go wrong with a good homemade meatloaf. You know,
Right.
it's such a comfort food.
That's right,
Yeah.
especially on a cold day.
Yeah, absolutely.
great.
It's a great day for meatloaf today. So, what else you got?
So we brought with us probably our most popular burger, either that or the bacon cheeseburger, but this is our mushroom Swiss.
Okay.
And so we use a fresh, never frozen burger. Burger
Okay.
comes in 3 times a week, and then topped with a nice piece of WI57 Swiss cheese and some mushrooms, garnished with a little lettuce, tomato, and onion.
Very nice.
Yes.
Very nice. And there's so much cheese on there. I didn't even see that was a burger.
Oh,
and I guess I
yeah.
didn't know what it was, but it could be anything over there. But it's a burger.
It
You
is.
know it's a burger.
It is, definitely.
Okay.
We're known for the burgers.
Okay. Okay. And then what do we have here?
Well, not everybody wants to eat a burger all the time.
Sure.
We've
Believe it or not.
We've got a chicken wrap as
Okay.
well.
Right.
We're proud of that too. We sell a lot of chicken wraps, and it just gives somebody a lighter fare, maybe a little lighter fare than a heavy cheeseburger.
Yeah, not something that something that's good for lunch, so you can actually go back to work and not have to lay on your couch or something like that.
There you
so,
go.
That's
Yeah.
a good thing to have. So, Greg, I know all your places have drink deals and everything, but does Aces offer a food deal in your coupon book as well?
Yeah, they have a buy one get one free burger deal in there, and this is my favorite. I've gone to plenty of places, but that mushroom Swiss burger,
Okay.
I would take that. And they have a buy one get free burger, and a couple of drink deals as well. So
Awesome. So look it up in the Mad City Cocktails book. then.
Exactly.
Okay. Where can people get this, by the way?
well, they can get it online at madcitycocktails.com,
Okay.
or they can go to any place. I think Ace's Main Tap may have
We
some.
do, in fact, have a few books
So
to
any
sell.
of the
Yeah.
100 places, but you can see all the participating bars that'll have books at
Okay.
madcitycocktails.com.
Awesome, awesome. So now, Melissa, I'm going to ask this. You're part of a scavenger hunt in the Mad City Cocktails book. Quickly tell us about how that works.
Sure. Yep. There's an image in the book that is unique to our bar.
Okay.
So not exactly easy to find this year. They worked some pretty good
Okay.
pictures in there. So anyway, you come into the bar. We like to everybody come in, have a cocktail, hang out with us for a little while,
Sure.
and start looking around, trying
Yeah,
to find the image.
right. Yeah.
So
You know
yeah,
why they're there.
yeah, you could tell pretty quickly.
Everybody's looking around.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is an image of something that you took in the bar, and now it's printed in this book for people to find.
Yep. And I can confidently say it's unique to our bar.
Okay. And what do they get if they find it?
Well,
Now, basically,
Writing
what they do
rights,
is, yeah,
or-
no, there's
More than
14 places, and so if they find all 14
Okay.
images, and it's one for each town,
Okay.
they can bring it to our end of year party, turn it in for raffle tickets to win $500, $200, $100, a limo ride.
okay.
Either way, even if you don't do that, it's just fun to go look. It's
Oh,
something
yeah.
to do.
Yeah. So,
So-
one in each town, and does it indicate exactly what establishment it's at?
Absolutely.
Okay.
It's the first page, but
Okay. Interesting. That ought to be fun. It's a fun little family thing you guys can do. Play a little bit of I Spy, right?
there you go.
I think we're as well, but whatever.
So, Greg, I'm looking forward to the next Mad City Cocktails partner that you bring in. And how can people find out all the places that offers deals in your book? Is it just on the website?
I would check out the website. That's going to be big. Also, go to Facebook, though, because I do a lot of updates there.
Okay.
Or, honestly, from Wednesdays from probably 4 until 8, you can stop by Main Tap and just ask me.
There you go. There you go. And you'll be there.
I will probably be there.
Well, sounds good. Well, before we go, Melissa, I want to make sure that people know about this. You've got a couple of events coming up. You've got a Halloween party on October 28th. Now, what's that all about?
Yeah, we've had it a couple years now. I want to say it's our 4th year doing
Okay.
it. It's been pretty popular. We get a pretty good costume crew in there, people dressed up. And we're going to do some costume judging at 10. We'll offer some drink specials, do some snacks, and just
Sure.
things like that. Just kind of welcome in the holiday season.
Okay, very nice, very nice. And then fast forwarding ahead to the month of November, Dear Widow Weekend Shopping, November 19th.
Yes, it's our 2nd year doing that.
Okay.
So we're going to bring in some vendors, usually local from around the Oregon area. I don't want to name anybody specifically, I guess, necessarily, but we'll fill up with about 7 or 8 vendors, and then we'll
Okay.
do some ladies' drink specials and just kind of encourage ladies to come out and do something when their husbands are away hunting.
Right,
So-
exactly. Have kind of a ladies night out.
Yeah, and it'll run during the day from 11 to 3, so stop in, grab some lunch, take a look at some vendors, maybe have a cocktail, bring your friends,
Sounds like a good time.
Yeah, it is. It's a nice day.
May I try the sandwich here, the wrap, I should
Yeah,
say?
feel free.
And what did you say the name of this was again?
So it's just our chicken wrap.
Okay.
It's grilled chicken.
Okay.
Lettuce, tomatoes, cheese. I would imagine there's some ranch in there.
It's Wisconsin.
Can't go wrong with that. Well, Melissa from Ace's Main Tap, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for
nice
having
job
us.
today.
Thank you, Greg, for inviting us.
Good to see you again.
We'll see you soon.
Can't wait to see you again next month.
All right.
Don't go away, there's more Restaurant Show coming up after the break. Coming up next on the Restaurant Show, jerk sauce and burgers with Dashalito's hot sauce. Welcome back to the Restaurant Show. With me now is a man who speaks for himself, Rob Grether of Dashalito's hot sauce. How are you, Rob?
I'm doing well.
I'm not exactly sure where that intro came from, but it was just totally off the top.
I'm a man of little words.
There you go. You speak for yourself. So, okay, what are we making today?
Okay, we're gonna fire right into it. We have a new.
This is the most elaborate setup you've had ever on our program, I
actually
think.
made sure to actually get started because there's a couple things, onions. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna make some jerk flavored burgers.
Okay.
We have a brand new jerk sauce.
Ooh, all right.
And it's a straight up like a jerk sauce. Like we didn't go and buy jerk seasoning. We actually put in the allspice. We put in the the cinnamon,
Sure.
and like it's a pretty elaborate recipe.
Okay.
Way more than I've ever really tried to do. I usually just dummied it down for myself and tried to make round numbers.
Yeah.
So I couldn't mess it up. This one's pretty legit. So,
Okay, legit.
yeah. So what we're gonna do is we just got some ground beef. We've got about a half pound of ground beef.
Okay.
We took a big old onion, just kind of quartered it. We don't want to put too much in there.
Sure. Okay.
Don't want to overdo it. We're gonna take some egg, a little salt and pepper, and then some jerk seasoning.
Okay.
You can do this in a meatloaf if you wanted. You could do it in a, add some breadcrumbs, and you could, I add the egg because I think it just makes it stick together really nice.
Right, yeah. So you mentioned a few of the things. When did this come out?
It's actually not even really available in stores yet.
Okay. Just use your hands.
I will. I want to get kind of started so it's not so sticky.
Yeah.
But I need to get this rolling so we can get it in the pan and get something to eat. We're also going to make a sauce with it.
Okay.
So it's a pretty simple, pretty straightforward burger. You might think it looks a little bit loose, but it's going to.
It'll come together real nicely.
Yeah,
once
and
you
it'll
get
hold
the
together
egg.
nice
Yeah.
because of the egg, because of the sauce.
Right.
The onion, I tried not to overdo it, but I diced it pretty small.
Sure, yeah. You want to toss some beer in there real quick, or?
That's not where that goes.
Okay. So now you have some award-winning sauces, some sauces that have won awards in the past, and then some more recently as well. You want to tell us about some of those real quick?
Yeah. So I think I've mentioned it before. The jerk sauce and the blackout sauce.
Yep.
Which is the blueberry sauce right up in front here. Those are both our new sauces.
Okay.
And we just had that blackout sauce win an award in Ohio. We were at a foods festival down in Ohio.
Okay.
We won a second place for hot sauce. It was pretty cool. There was about 100 different sauces being judged, all nationally recognized companies.
Yeah.
And we were there introducing that and just, with some other things. So,
that is legit right
pretty
there.
slick, I think.
That's legit. All right.
We also just won an award from the Chili Pepper Magazine.
Okay.
I'm going to take these off and make some sauce.
All right.
The Chili Pepper Magazine, which is also a nationally recognized media source.
Yeah.
Red Honey won second place in Asian style.
Oh wow. Okay.
So that was pretty cool. So what I'm doing now is I'm making a remoulade.
Sure.
Or at least something like a remoulade.
Yeah.
Remoulade's a French word for
Yeah.
some kind of sauce out of originally from France, but I think that
it's French for remoulade. Okay, so we're making a remoulade.
we're making a remoulade. So yes, it's mayonnaise, it's mustard. We use just a brown mustard.
Okay.
We've got some Caribbean curry. I think we've done something similar to this on a different show, but I think we might have used something different. I don't remember. And yeah, so it's going to be a nice kind of spicy mayonnaise mustard mix. You can add a couple different things. We're going to salt up these burgers a little bit.
Okay.
So,
That one's going to be extra salty.
yeah,
right
we're
there
just
in
going
the
to stay
corner.
away from that one.
Okay.
But yeah, so
So so where does this go on the burger then?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the burger.
Okay.
When it's done, we're gonna have a little bun,
Sure.
and we are going to put a little bit of that on it.
Okay. Okay, so the burgers are just about cooked here, and you got a nice little one for our little bun that we
That's
got.
correct. Yep. We made a mini,
Okay.
so it stayed together pretty well.
Yeah.
So what we're looking at is we're putting a little bit of the jerk burger
Okay.
on there.
Whenever you talk about your jerk sauce, I think about that Seinfeld episode. The jerk store called, and they're running out of you.
So we take the jerk burger. It's got a good jerk flavor. Then we've got this kind of Caribbean curry remoulade.
Okay.
You know, I'll put it on only about half of it, so that way you can taste the burger on the one side.
Sure.
And then you can put the rest of that.
Okay.
You know, it's a pretty simple little setup, like I said.
Sure. Okay.
We've got mustard, mayonnaise, a little bit of Caribbean curry,
Okay.
and a burger that's got some egg, got some jerk sauce.
All right. You really taste the jerk sauce. It's really good.
And again, like I said, it's a real jerk sauce, so you get the good flavors of, like I said, all the different ingredients. There's about 6 or 7 different spices in there, coupled with a little bit of Captain Morgan's or Admiral Nelson's, because it's a little bit less expensive. And then it's got cherries, which makes it a little bit different than any other jerk sauce that you'll find.
This is delicious.
And again, the remoulade is kind of my own creation. It's Caribbean, so.
Well, real quick before we go, tell our viewers once again where they can find Dashalito's.
Dashalito's, you know, bars and restaurants, stores. Some of the bars and restaurants. We're in Dottie Dumplings on all the tables. We're in the Brass Ring. We're in Tex Tubs. We're in just all over. The Tip Top does a great job.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
And then some grocery stores in the area
Yeah,
as well.
Woodman's and Hy-Vee and Festival and Metcalf's.
Awesome. Well, Rob, thanks so much for coming in today. Don't go away. There's more Restaurant Show coming up after the break, so stick around. Thanks so much for joining me here today on the Restaurant Show. I hope that when you're out and about looking for a place to eat or at the local grocery store, you'll consider any one of these fantastic locally owned restaurants. That's all the time we have for today on the Restaurant Show. This is Justin Riley reminding you that life is too short to eat average. We'll see you next time.